Hello everybody. How are you all doing? We are back today. I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy today's stream. Yesterday was quite the crazy chase for that pheasant. I honestly don't know how we could top that, but today we are going to be doing some more viewer requested hunts, so it's going to be the same thing as we did like 3 or 4 days ago or whenever it was. I'm going to have everybody say one time what reserve they would like me to go to, and then, or not reserve, but what species they want me to hunt, and then the top 4 will get put into a poll, and then we will have a vote from there. So remember, do not put it in the chat more than one time because spam will get you timed out. Only put it once. But what species should we start out with, guys? Whichever one is in the chat, or the 4 that are in the chat the most, will get put up to a poll. Now we got quite the variety today. Quite the variety. Now remember, there is 2 types of turkeys, so don't just put turkeys. Put the actual type of turkey. Rio Grande, Merriam's. You gotta put what type of turkey it is, since there is 2 now. But remember, don't spam the same thing twice, Steven. Only put it one time. How's it going, everybody? Alright, so let's see what we got the most. Looks like... Well, looks like turkeys are definitely going to be one, but the question is, which turkey got more? Merriam... Rio Grande, Merriam. Okay, so Merriam's turkey have more votes than Rio Grande. What else? Merriam's turkey, mule deer for sure, it looks like. Gemsbach is another one. And what will our 4th be? Well, it looks like for the rest of them, it's just, I don't have 2 types of turkeys in the same poll, so we're not going to do the other type of turkey. Looks like lion. Lion got it in for the 4th one. Alright, so let's start up a poll. Lion, and then the last one was mule deer. There we go. Alright guys, start voting. Let's see what we end up getting. Looks like mule deer are ahead as of now, but only 6 votes are in, so that's not really saying too much. Mule deer and lions are actually relatively close. Gemsbach and Merriam's turkey are falling behind. Gemsbach is not getting too many votes at all. Looks like it's going to be between the mule deer and the lion unless the turkeys can just get a crazy amount of votes off fast. But it's looking like muleys are probably going to be the one. That's not good, James. Sucks to be tired. Well, it looks like pretty much all of the votes have come in, unless YouTube is just behind. We got 24 people in here and 25 votes. How does that work? Well, either way, it looks like mule deer is the first one that we have to do. So, let's jump into a bit of a mule deer hunt then. starting off with some muleys, and we got quite a few maps to choose from. We'll do a ooh, there's a lot of Rancho servers up. That's awesome. Oh, this is actually super good. Oh, this is going to be great, guys. Probably not going to do realistic hunts. Maybe we'll do a specific stream for that one of these days, but I kind of just want to hunt normally right now. What guns do we even have on us? We used that for yesterday. Chasing down that pheasant. Get rid of the tent. Let's use... You know what? Let's use the 270. Why not? Let's use the 270. Do you want to make a video? Fans versus YouTubers in Classic? Maybe one of these days. Those types of videos are difficult to do just to get everything to, I guess, cooperate. Because a lot of times it's hard to coordinate a bunch of people in a competition. Unfortunately, a lot of people either don't listen to, like, rules of competitions, or they, just disregard some of the things and troll. So unfortunately, it's hard to do that type of stuff. I'd love to be able to do it. It's just so hard to organize and have people actually follow the rules and stuff like that. Let's grab a shotgun. I always forget that we need a shotgun on this map. It's almost a necessity. Let's use the 10 gauge today. We don't use it too often, and it is an awesome shotgun. I would do it as a candidate for underrated weapons, but I feel like a lot of people already know that the 10 gauge is really good, so it wouldn't really be much of an underrated weapon. Maybe mods instead of fans? Yeah, that would probably work a little bit better. Alright, let's go see what this pheasant is. Get to watch the whole stream today because it's the weekend tomorrow. Nice, Max. That's awesome. Games keeps crashing. That's not good, Noah. I've been having some of those issues too. A lot of times it's whenever I grab a track that I end up crashing. That's from a molting male. See if we can figure out where those pheasants went. That's just a hen. I don't see them. No. Alright, well. Just had to check these real quickly. Let's head up to some mule deer areas. That has already been hunted pretty heavily, and then he's at that lake, and somebody else is at the other good mule deer lake. Well, this is not off to a great start. Although, these two lakes can have them, I think. I know for a fact this whole area can, so we'll just run this way and check all of this area. Why not play Medved? Because I hate Medved. And nobody chose Medved species. We're doing the chosen hunts, and mule deer was the one that you guys selected first. Alright, we need to head around this lake and over into this area, so good 800 meters. Not going to be an easy trek, but it'll be worth it. Hey Huntress, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. I've been doing pretty well myself. I wish I could like Medved, guys, but there's just not enough species. Medved needs more species for me to really gain an interest in it. I feel like it's just such an empty map. Everything's so repetitive. I just want them to add some new species and then I'll play Medved more. But right now, it's just boring to me. Medved just doesn't really have much going for it, unfortunately. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? No rares yet. We pretty much just started. Oh, and as with last time, guys, it'll be 30 minutes per hunt. We've been on this muley hunt for about 10 minutes now, I'd say. Actually, a little bit less, because I guess technically we had to sort through our inventory a little bit. So I guess it's been more of like 5 minutes. So at 3:45, we will go to another hunt. Hopefully we can find ourselves some muleys. Needs doll sheep and grouse. You see, I would be fine with a doll sheep, but I really think they'd fit better on Yukon. What I think Medved needs is Arctic fox, Arctic hare, muskox, and snow geese. That's what I would put on Medved. We've all been doing pretty good, Huntress. It's been a good couple weeks. Aaliyah is getting to the age now where she's like much more excited and happy, and it's really adorable. It's 6:21 for me. Yeah, you must be Eastern time then, I'm assuming, because I'm Pacific Standard Time. So for me, it's 3:22 p.m. right now. Yeah, they definitely would, Hunter Gaming. Muskox would be awesome. What time do whitetail drink in Layton? They drink 12:30 to like 16:30. They got quite a bit of extra time compared to some species, which is kind of cool. Jeez, Finn. That's wild. Excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing here? Let's hope we got some good muleys up at this lake. I don't know, Smash. Time flies, man. Time flies. .240 albino whitetail. Jeez, Finn, that's wild. That's a big one. That's a little bit bigger than my biggest albino. I'm pretty sure my biggest albino is like 238. So that means you probably have the same rack, just a slightly higher scoring. And that is a really good looking rack to have on a rare deer, so congrats, dude, that's awesome. Yes, that would be awesome, Huntress. I would love to see that. That'd be super cool. I'd also like to see some pointers. I still think it'd be super cool to have a dog that could like sniff out the need zones. I think that'd be so cool to have a need zone searching dog. Who knows if they'd actually like give a pointer that ability, but I think it'd be really cool. I think that'd be super, super awesome. So what do we want to do here? I'm thinking we just go this way. Probably the best route to take. Because I don't know like where mule deer can drink along these lakes. I just know that they can. There's one right there. Not too many people really hunt these lakes because it's not, I guess, super great for mule deer. They're here, just not super heavy. Oh, looks like Sickle got himself a diamond muley. Well, we were on the right server, just in the wrong spot, that means. Hey, Lucas, I'm doing good. Hey, Mel, how's it going? I don't know if I already said hi to you or not, but how's it going? 269, geez, Matt, that's wild. It's a big piebald. Yeah, that'd be really cool, Max. I'm sure we'll get a retriever eventually that can do that. I'd like it for rabbits, too. It'd be cool to have a dog retrieve rabbits for you. What's max score for diamond whitetail? There is no max score because they have true Rex, just like Mel was saying. They don't have a max score. Because of the fact that true Rex is a like randomized system, there's always a chance that something could be 0.0001 bigger than the other, so there technically is no max score. I guess technically there could be a max score, but we'll probably never know it because I doubt something could ever get to the point where there's so much like tip-to-tip spread that it's like flat, basically. Like, you could just bend the antlers as straight out as possible, and that would technically be the max score, I think, but let's be honest, no true Rex is ever going to get to that point, so until that happens, there is no max score. That's a pretty good muley. Good level 4. Let's go ahead and take that down, and then on the way around the other side, we will pick it up. Ooh, heart shot the second one. Hit the tree on that shot. Not the shot I was hoping for. But hey, we got it at least. Yeah, that would be awesome, Huntress. I'd love to see some labs enter the game. Labs, retrievers. Would be super cool. What do we got over here? Anything? I can't see all the way to the end, so there could be some that way. Oh, we got a buck over here. I'm guessing that's the 3 that we spooked off. Eventually, I'd like to check around this lake, but when I checked it in early access, it's just so brushy that I didn't really feel like it's worth hunting. But maybe because of that, nobody else will hunt it, and we could find some good trophies. I guess we'll have to see. We'll definitely eventually search it. Ooh, actually, this was a 105 to 140. Oh, that's a small deer. Yep, that's a tiny buck. Holy. Just finished up on Classic, now on Call of the Wild. Nice, Mel. Hopefully you can find a giant big male. Oh, and I did see what you said in the mod chat, and I definitely do think there is something to that multiplayer thing, like you were saying. Because I believe that non-typical and 200 mule deer that I got in the same herd, that is a possible addition to the super rares gallery. I'm pretty sure that I was playing multiplayer when I got that, so it would make sense. Really does seem like there's something to that. Do the 2 muleys in Classic get accepted as a super rare? Not sure yet. Who cares hasn't got back to me yet. Because he runs the wiki. And so I'm just waiting for an email. I sent the video. Because that's what he was waiting for. With just the screenshot that I had, it was hard to tell if the buck that I was pointing out was actually it. So he was waiting for the video to come out so that I could see, or so that he could see exactly where they were in the picture. But I'm pretty sure it will get accepted. It seems like it will. Like, it seems like it meets all the criterias. And if it does get accepted, that's pretty cool. It'll be my first addition into the super rare gallery. Yeah, it's crazy, Mel. It's crazy. Obviously, I can't mention this one because it's not released yet. I have not put out the video for it, but You know which one I'm talking about, probably the Valdivoy one. That was in multiplayer as well. My born pheasant that were in the same field had been closer, it would have been a super rare. Jeez. Unlucky that they weren't a little bit closer. It happens though, I've missed out on a few of them. Getting opportunities at a super rare and classic isn't like super difficult. It's actually getting them close enough for it to count. But there's been a lot of times where I've had like multiple big animals come into the tree stand, but they were just a little bit too far apart to where I didn't get them in the same image. Hey Ethan, how's it going? What's the difference between super rares in classic? So in Call of the Wild, a super rare is just a diamond with a rare fur type, right? It's pretty simple. In classic, it's a little bit more complicated. There's actually like 4 or 5 different things that can count as a super rare in classic. The first one is having 2 animals of like any rarity, I guess, in the same photo. So you could have a combination of a high scoring animal and a non-typical and a rare, 2 rares, 2 non-typicals, 2 high scoring animals. Like any of those combinations in one photo can count as a super rare. Also, a non-typical with a rare fur type can count as a super rare. A rare with a really high score can count as a super rare. There's a lot of things that can count as a super rare in classic. Yeah, I already said that, Smash. I guess you heard that then, since you just removed that message. Have you ever had your map look like you went to a lookout tower, but it was the entire map? No. Can't say I have. That sounds like, some type of bug. Gotta go have a great rest of your day. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Lucas. Hope you enjoyed it. Pheasants and any animal other than the deer and bighorn sheep give you a ton of money. Yep. Pretty much. Kill 2 diamond red deer in the same herd. Is that pretty rare? Yeah, that's incredibly rare. What's my favorite food? To be honest, I don't have really like a favorite food. I mean, I always say pizza because it's probably the most versatile food. You can literally make a pizza any way you want. So I feel like I always have to go with pizza when it comes to a favorite food. Because, I mean, if you're feeling healthy, you can make, like, a keto pizza. If you're feeling like you want some meat, you can have, like, a meat lover's pizza with, like, 7 different types of meat. If you want just, like, a supreme pizza with a little bit of everything, you can do that. Like, pizza's so versatile. You can make it literally any way you want. Are you a car guy? Not really. Not really too into cars at all. Not really too into them at all. There's one of the muleys. And then the other one, I have no clue where he ran off to. We'll have to figure out. Yeah, it is a bit strange, Whitetail. Uh-oh. No, we're disconnected from the server. Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. Feels bad. We only got 11 minutes left to look for muleys too. So that's even more unfortunate. We could try this one. It's at a good time. You like watching sports? The only sport I ever was really into was the NFL football. I didn't really watch it too much the last like 7 years or so. The last time I watched football was in 2014. So it's been quite a long time. So, looks like this person has been hunting whitetail pretty heavily. Because they've got all their tents set up for whitetail. However, that doesn't mean that they've hunted the mule deer, so maybe we'll have some good mule deer populations to look over. And Oh, we just got a host of the session. Nice. Perfect. Ooh, nice, Colton. That's awesome. You better go get that thing. Yes, Matt. Exactly what, Whitetail said. Albino is the only true rare for the, chamois. A pizza made of pizza made of pizza? I mean, that sounds like pizza to me. If I had to take a guess, that sounds like it's probably a pizza of some kind. Alright, we're almost down to the water. Hopefully there will be some good mealies down here. I'm gonna try not to pick up too many tracks. I don't want to crash since we're the host of the server. It'll just disappear if that happens. How many kills did it take to get the great one on Layton? To be honest, not that many. I think I only killed like 4 deer. 3 or 4 deer, or something like that. So, we grinded for the great one on Layton for about a year, right? And we killed... Ooh, Piebald. That is a Piebald doe. They're not really that hard to find for mule deer, but it's still kind of cool to see them. Let's see if we can actually get into a spot to take her down. I did not expect to see a Piebald doe in this area, so was not prepared to be taking down a deer in a rough area, because it's very hard to actually hit anything through this area because they're always hidden. And yeah, it looks like these ones are gonna be hidden as well, so we might just have to wait for it to come back. We might just have to wait. In the meantime, let's see what else is here. Should be a few more zones at least. Couple does. There's some. Small males. Super small. Is that an albino? Or a dilute? That's a dilute. So's that. So those are both dilutes. Where is it? Where's our pie? I'd like a slice of pie. Where is it? Doesn't want to cooperate, it looks like. Does not want to show itself. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for it to come back. I mean, they're not that rare, to be honest. Piebald mule deer are pretty common. So I might just leave it since it is a doe. I'll tell you what. I think what we'll do is we'll go down to these other zones and then come back here. That way they'll have time to calm down. Okay, well, anyway, as I was saying, back to the Great One grind question. So, I shot like 2,700 whitetail on Layton Lakes. And then we ended up getting our bugged Great One. Which obviously didn't show up as a real Great One, it showed up as a level 5 with a diamond rack. Then after that, Rancho came out not too long after. And I think it was like 400 kills later, we started up on Rancho. And at roughly 3,500, I believe, is where we got our Great One off of Rancho. Then I went over to Layton, and I was trying to find all of my whitetail zones, which took like 15 hours or something like that. And during that 15 hours, I only shot like 3 or 4 whitetail deer. I was only shooting like the diamonds and rares for them, because I didn't want to shoot anything until I found all of my zones, because I wasn't exactly sure what zones I wanted to use. And then we ended up stumbling across that Great One, so I'm pretty sure it was an initial spawn. I doubt that it respawned from any of the 4 that I shot. So I really didn't kill too many off of Layton to get that great one. Because with that update, they had done a map wipe. So everything was fresh. Which is why I was having to refind all of my zones. And we ended up finding that great one. Still one of the luckiest things that we've had happen. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Yeah, nothing there. We will keep our eyes peeled for that piebald, because it should come back eventually. We got 5 minutes left of mule deer, so tell you what, guys, let's start getting picks for the next animal. Now remember, guys, before you start putting in the chat what animal you would like to see me hunt next, do not put it in the chat more than once. As I've said before, spam will just get you timed out, so do not say more than one answer. Just put it in the chat one time. Otherwise, it's really hard for me to properly figure out what has the most votes. So go ahead and put in your choices for the next hunt now. And then in the meantime, while you guys are doing that, I will look around for that piebald. We'll see if we can find it. And remember, it can be anything except mule deer, because we already did mule deer. That's what we're hunting right now, so we can't do the same thing twice. So make sure you don't put mule deer. Let's see if we can get it. Is it back at its zone yet? I don't think so. There's a little dilute. Okay, so some of them have come back. That's actually a good 4. We might take that instead. Because I don't see that piebald at all. And we're almost out of time. And since piebalds, like I said, are definitely the easiest to find rare of the muleys, and it's just a doe, I'm not going to spend extra time searching for it. So we'll probably just use this as our last animal of the day. Maybe we can get a neck shot. Ooh. We did. Nice. Solid neck shot. Hey, Flying Buzzard, you have not missed too much. We saw a piebald doe, but we've not been able to find her since the initial spotting. But I'm not too mad about it. I mean, it's just a doe. Is the stream gonna end? No. We've just started, pretty much. We're only like 30 minutes into the stream. We still got at least an hour and a half. Alright, let's go grab this, and then we will take a look at what is going to be the next thing we chase after. Not bad, 246. Solid muley. It's unfortunate we couldn't really get too many good muleys. Not if you're gonna tell me to do it, Kristen. Why would I do that? You just repeated the same thing twice and you're ordering me to read your next comment. That's not a way to get somebody to read your comment. Alright, let's see what got the most votes from you guys, or what is in the chat the most. We got mouse deer, bison, moose, caribou, goose, a buffalo, Rio Grande, turkey, classic elk? Well, we're not doing classic yet. Classic is later. Classic will be after Call of the Wild. Kudu, Euro bison, lion, goose, Merriam turkey, whitetail, lion. Okay, so far lion and Euro bison are going to be a couple of them, it looks like. And geese. Moose? Okay, so moose, goose, Euro bison, and lion. All right, guys, get your votes in. Let's see what ends up being the next one we go for. Sounds about right, Mel. It's always how it is, you know? Wow, it's actually really, really close. Lion and Euro bison are tied for the lead. Goose and moose are also very, very close. Actually, goose and moose are tied up now. And Euro bison is falling behind just a little bit. Looks like lion is taking the lead, and Euro bison just shot up. Oh my gosh. That was quite the little shoot up there. The bison might actually win this. We might be going after some Euro bison, and I'm honestly fine with that. I love Euro bison. I'd be completely fine with some Euro bison hunting. It's the only thing besides geese on Hirschfelden that I actually enjoy hunting. Let's actually... Forgot their need zone time though, so I'll have to look that up. Hey Adam, how's it going, man? Welcome back. How you been? What map for bison? So, I believe Hirschfelden... Yeah, Hirschfelden's the only map that can have a Euro bison. And they drink at 3 a.m. to 7:30. Yeah, it looks like bison are gonna win. No way anything else can take over bison right now. They are ahead by quite a lot. So yeah, let's jump into a bison hunt. Let's go take on some bison. Well, we're not doing classic yet, oomph. Classic is later. We're doing Call of the Wild for the next hour and a half, and then we'll do like an hour or two of Classic after. So let's find some Hirschfelden servers. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh, there's only one Hirschfelden server. Why is nobody playing Hirschfelden? Is it just... Wow. Flinter's server. Wonder if that's actually Flinter. Wow, there's like no servers up for anything right now. That's sad to see. Oh, we got a second one. Not a good time, though, still. I mean, we could just run around bison territory and hope that we run into some. Not going to be able to get them in their drink zones, but... I guess we could just run around bison territory and see what we can get. The thing about it, though, Ethan, is normally there's lots of Hirschfelden servers, and we crashed. Well, as I was saying, normally there's lots of Hirsch servers because it's one of the maps that you get when you buy the game. You don't have to purchase a DLC to play it, so a lot of people put up Hirschfelden servers. Same with Layton. Layton and Hirsch usually have lots. But for some reason, Hirschfelden's just lacking right now. .22 Bison Hunt, please. No, we're not going to be using the 22. We're going to be using ethical weapons. At least today. Nice. No, that's awesome. No, great ones. So basically the way this works is we hunt for half an hour for whatever species it is. And then after that half hour's up, we will choose a new species. And we keep crashing trying to join this one. That's annoying. Well, we're gonna have to join a different server then, because that one keeps saying nope. Yeah, it's odd, Flying Buzzard. At least on PC, there's always a lot of them. Typically, at least. It was a good fight, but Bison wins. Yep, indeed. It was so close. It was so close. Finn, thank you so much for the membership, my dude. Welcome to the Scare Crew. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all of the awesome emotes, access to private Discord channels, along with extra uploads. Thank you so much, my dude. Really appreciate it. Alright, will it work this time? Let's join the other one. Maybe one of these days, Hunter Gaming. To be honest, I'm not really too interested in Minecraft nowadays. I used to play it, but not anymore, really. I kind of lost interest. Why is this server at night? Why is this server at night? Oh well. We'll do it anyway. A nighttime bison hunt actually sounds kind of interesting. You know, nighttime bison 10-gauge slugs. That actually sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do it. That sounds awesome, actually. So let's go to this area and then run north. Alright, later, Whitetail Slayer. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go north. Let's go north and see what we can run into. Hey Kyla, how's it going? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. How you been? Probably Hunter Gaming, I wouldn't doubt it. Minecraft has a mod for everything. Oh, let's head down here, why not? Let's see what we can find. Yep, indeed, Gage. Indeed. Some people never learn, though. Some people can't just enjoy the stream, they have to try and troll in chat. Welcome back, GBK. Welcome back. Update on the coyote situation. Was watching my camera footage last night. Figured out why it keeps trying to jump the fence. We have some berry bushes in our yard. It's been going for those. Really? I didn't even know that coyotes would go for berries. Ooh, there we go. European bison track. Let's chase that down. It's a male too. Oh, piebald, what? Oh my gosh, this is a rare bison we're tracking. Oh my gosh, guys, what are the odds? What are the odds of this? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Piebald. It says piebald. We're tracking a piebald European bison. Please tell me this thing isn't too far away. I mean, who knows where it is at this point? I swear, if we crash trying to track this thing, I'm gonna be so sad. I will be so sad if that happens. We gotta find this thing. And take it out with the 10 gauge. Oh my gosh. Is it a big male? I think it's a pretty small one. Is that it? Over there? It could be it. That could be him. We gotta be careful. We gotta be really careful. Didn't even know bison could be piebald. So, The thing about the piebald bison is it's actually the exact same as leucistic for plains bison. For some reason, it's just called piebald. I don't know why. It should be leucistic, but you know, it's whatever. And the wind's bad. We're gonna spook this thing off regardless. Let's try to at least see it before it spooks. That's it. That's it right there. That's him. I don't really care if we get full score. I doubt this is even gonna make gold, so... Oh my gosh, we got lung! No way, we got lung on that! We actually got lungs! Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I can't believe we hit that shot! Wow! I'm amazed that we hit that. But I'm so happy. Let's go track that thing down. That is a beautiful leucistic bison. Or, well, they look leucistic, but it's called piebald for some reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't pick up any tracks. I don't want to accidentally crash anything. That would be terrible if we crashed on this. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's go, guys. What a beauty. What a beauty. 159.90. That is awesome. This is actually the very first piebald European bison I've killed, I think. It's for sure the first male. But I think it's the first in general. That's so awesome. I am absolutely ecstatic. That's so cool. So cool. What an awesome trophy. I wish it could have been gold, but unfortunately it had no chance with its score estimate. But that's pretty sweet. Such a cool trophy to come across. And we nailed a pretty good 105 meter lung shot on it. Not bad. Well, what a great way to start things out for the bison. Yeah, for sure, Max. That is a cool one. I'm really happy with that. Only shot piebald females? I'm jealous. I'm pretty sure I've only killed female rares for the bison up until now. That is the very first rare male. I believe I've got an albino female and then... Actually, I think 2 albino females. I think 2 albino females is what I have for bison until now. Now we finally got ourselves a piebald male. Maybe bucks with buckshot. That could be a fun video. Alright, later, Kyla. And thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Flying Buzzard. Alright, later, GBK. Thank you for watching, man. The luck, love it. I know, right? Gage, I'm so happy that we managed to get something cool today. And just think, if we weren't doing these viewer-chosen hunts, I would never have got that because I never hunt Hirschfelden. We never would have got that amazing trophy if it wasn't for you guys choosing Euro Bison. That's the cool thing about these viewer-chosen hunts. Like, in a way, all the trophies that I find out of these are because of you guys. And I think that makes it really cool. Makes it even more awesome. The only thing you missed was a piebald Euro Bison, Dylan. It's now midnight. Jeez, Max. Getting late for you. Here it's only 4 p.m. Yeah, Bob. I just didn't know what to put in the description since, with live streams I tend to not really like change anything in the description, so I just put something random and that was the first thing that came to mind. We got tracks all over here. Let's see those real quick. Nothing special. We'll keep running this way. Hopefully we can find some more European bison. Did you mount it? Yes, I did. I mean, that is pretty cool, Mel. A Mela male is pretty insane. I'd say that's much more rare than albino females. You know, I might have got... No, I guess I didn't. Yeah, the only two rare Euro bison that I had before this were 2 albino females. Alright, Dylan. Hey, Jesper, how's it going? This is multiplayer. Alright, later, Whitetail. Do red deer drink at Red Deer Canyon anymore? On my map, they don't. Yeah, they should still. The thing about Call of the Wild is not everybody's map's going to be the same, so there's a good chance that you probably just don't have them there anymore. They move around depending on different updates and also whether or not you have deleted the zones too. A lot of different factors can cause things to change. Welcome back, Samuel. If you end up finding me in a multiplayer session, Dylan, then feel free to join in. You can't hunt, like, right beside me because I am trying to hunt without having everything get spooked off by other people, but you can hunt in the same session with me if you want. I'm in Hirschfelden right now. If you're on one of the consoles, though, then that won't be possible because there's no crossplay. What PC do I play on? Could one of the mods put my PC specs into the chat? Because I don't have, like, a pre-built PC. Mine is one that I built myself. Yeah, you do get better over time, Goofy Dude. I mean, if you were to go back to, like, some of my first Call of the Wild videos, you could see such a vast difference compared to nowadays. When you first start out, it's always going to feel a little bit awkward. You're not always going to know what to say. The more you do it, though, the more natural it'll become. Biggest part is just learning what works and what doesn't. Stuff like that. And also just getting comfortable. Like, being comfortable with things is one of the biggest factors into whether or not you'll have good commentary over things. Alright, later, great one. You have 32 gigs of RAM? Yep, I do. I did have 16, but because I stream and play games on the same PC, 16 gigs was not quite enough. I was running out of memory quite often, especially with games like Escape from Tarkov. That was the main reason why I upgraded, was because Escape from Tarkov was using the full 16 gigs when I would stream it. So I had to upgrade to 32. To be honest, I don't know the exact amount, Hunter Gaming. I think everything that I've got in it right now is between 2,000 and 2,500, but I didn't buy that all at once. That's been built over the last, like, 5 years. What I usually recommend when it comes to the PCs is, get a really good motherboard, and then with whatever money you have left after the motherboard, get the rest of the parts, and then you can just slowly over time upgrade them. Because as long as you have a good motherboard, and I guess also a good power supply, then it'll pretty much be able to handle any upgrade you can throw at it, provided those two parts are, like, high-end. Yeah, 16 gigs is enough for Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild does fine with only 16 gigs. The thing about it is if you're not planning on, like, streaming a lot, then 16 gigs is fine. But if you're going to be streaming stuff, then 16 gigs sometimes is a little bit low. But in most scenarios, 16's fine. But I do feel that the more advanced games get and the better the graphics get, we're gonna have to start slowly making 32 gigs the norm. Just like 8 gigabytes used to be fine for most things, and now 16 gigabytes is seen as the standard. I'm sure in a few years 32 will be the standard. A little bit, Gage. I have a little bit, not gonna mention who did it, but I did have it happen on stream once by a couple people that are, well, we'll just leave it at that. What's your biggest IRL buck? Never actually killed one. I got really close twice, but both times it just was not a shot I could make confidently. What are we hunting? Right now we're chasing after European bison. Speaking of Euro bison, there we go. Got some over there, down by the water. Okay, this is actually gonna make it really easy to find them because there's only one spot they could really be since there's a river right down here. This is gonna be interesting. See if we can spot any of them. Anything? Hello? Euro bison, where'd you go? We're almost down to the water. Should be able to see them any second, unless they were across. Suppose they could have been across. If that's the case, that kind of sucks. They were most definitely across. Well, that sucks. That means they definitely ran away. I was banking on them being on this side of the river, but looks like they were on the other side of the river. Sad. Well, we're gonna have to chase them down. Luckily, they're pretty slow. Yeah, 25 out of 6 would be pretty cool. I could definitely see that being added at some point. Would be a very cool gun to have. Where'd they go, actually? Oh, there we go. There's some tracks. A common. Looks like it's just one. What's up with all the single bison today? I think every bison we have found has just been a single one. No big herds, which is really odd. Wait, there's more that way? I guess those are the ones we heard, actually. Now you're hunting bison? Yep, bison was the second one that got chose. Hey, Dave, it's been pretty good. We got ourselves a piebald male bison. 7 diamonds, 3 grays, and a diamond gray. Jeez, Chrome, that's insane. A diamond gray is actually a super rare, so that's awesome. Nothing. Where are they? We heard them from over here, so they gotta be close. Let's find those tracks so we'll know where to look. Yeah, Dave, I was so surprised to see it. I about freaked out when I picked up the track and it said Piebald. Never been able to take one of those down before, so that was pretty awesome. It's gonna be a new addition to our lodge for sure. Yeah, for sure, Max. It's been a good one. I've been really having a lot of fun with it, too. I always have a lot of fun when we do these viewer chose hunts. We always have some cool stuff happen. What did you shoot? It was a piebald European bison. What's my favorite map? Silver Ridge Peaks, and then Rancho del Arroyo is second. Any tracks? No, never. Here's some. Not what we're looking for. That's a fox. 2 foxes, actually. And they're probably long gone, so. Jeez, where is those bison tracks? These bison are being very elusive. Oh, I just realized it's actually fox drink time. But unfortunately, these ones are nowhere to be seen. I guess we gotta head back the other way. Maybe the bison are over here? I don't even know at this point. Feel like we're just running around in circles. Hey, BP. This sounds about right, Bob. Diamond pheasants and rare pheasants are both hard to find, so I couldn't imagine that anybody will get a legit super rare pheasant anytime soon. Seems like it'll be quite the achievement if someone does. What's my favorite gun? I like the 6.5 the best. 303 is probably my second favorite. Welcome back, Samuel. Yes, I definitely think the 7mm Mod 8 needs to be added. It's such a good gun in Classic, and I think it would fit really well in Call of the Wild, along with the 308, 17 HMR, 416, 375, 22, 250. There's a lot of stuff I'd love to see. I just hope we get some of them. Man, there we go. There's some tracks. I'm gonna say this is just getting ridiculous. Another mid-sized common male. Well, I think we'll real quickly look to see if there's any more servers. I really want to see if there's a server that's at Bison drink time. That would be kind of cool, Ethan. I'd like to see that. Ah, that one's just barely after Bison time. Just barely after it. Might as well join it, though. What are you hunting? We are looking for European bison at the moment. Nice, Zach. Nice, my dude. Come on. Load me in. There we go. Okay, so what time did we start? We started at roughly I think it was like 350 for the bison, so we got like 5 minutes left. Get your next votes for the next species into the chat. Remember, only put it in there once. If I see anybody saying the same thing twice, they will get timed out. Only say it one time. We don't want the chat being cluttered up with double answers. But let me know what species you want us to hunt next. Let's see what gets the top 4 most votes in chat, and then we will put those to a poll. 455 to 610. That's a tiny bison. That is a real tiny bison. But hey, it's still a bison track. We got 5 minutes left. Let's try to chase it down. Lots of geese, as always, popping up. 3 votes for chamois, actually. That's kind of cool. Haven't gone for some chamois in a little bit. What else do we got in here? See a couple for pronghorn. That's a possibility. I see a couple for red deer. Oh no, that's the same person saying red deer twice. Guys, I said don't duplicate your answers. Say it once. We don't want doubles, Zach. See, there's a kudu. There's a couple kudu. Kudu will probably be a possibility. Bighorn have a couple. Alright, let's jump to the main menu. At least we got something cool out of the Euro Bison Hunt. But let's get the next poll ready to go. So, red deer is one of them. Chamois. What else? We can't do mule deer because we already did that. Mule deer and Euro Bison can't be done, so I'll disregard any of those. What had a good amount of votes? I see 2 bighorn. Couple goose. Couple kudu. I guess kudu and goose. Or no, pronghorn and kudu are tied. Well, we're for sure putting geese in there because that was mentioned a few times. I'll be obscure and throw musk deer in. That works. I think we had one other vote for musk deer. Oh no, that was last time. So I guess we only have one that time. I guess pronghorn's the last one then, because it was a tie between pronghorn and kudu, so I'll just do pronghorn. Alright guys, get your votes in between red deer, chamois, goose, and pronghorn. The poll should be up now. Let's see what we end up getting for the third and final species of the day, because after we finish this, we're going to jump into classic. Wow, chamois actually ahead to start things off. Yeah, just by a little bit, chamois is ahead of pronghorn, red deer, and goose. Chamois is actually speeding ahead. Pronghorn is holding a good second place, though, and then goose and red deer are tied, and chamois just keeps bursting into the lead. I think it's safe to say it's going to be chamois, although there's still about 30 people that have not voted, so get your votes in if you haven't. But it's looking like chamois. Pronghorn have a chance, though. They are slowly moving up. There is a slight chance that pronghorn could take over chamois, but I do believe chamois are going to be the trophy that we go after. Red deer are now bursting ahead of geese. Looks like geese are consistently getting last place today. So I think we will stop when we get past 50 votes. So if you guys are wanting pronghorn to win, you better get your votes in. If you want red deer to win, you better get your votes in, because right now chamois are just running away with this. And then the geese, they've got no chance. Geese have absolutely no chance of winning. Just a couple more votes and we'll hit 50, and then we'll make our decision. So if you guys have not voted, be sure to vote. But it's looking like chamois are probably going to be what we hunt for the final species. And then after that, we will jump into some classic. It doesn't look like we're getting any more votes in. Nobody else is voting, so chamois wins by a landslide, to be honest. That is a landslide victory for the chamois. And you know, the awesome thing about chamois is they're easy to hunt no matter what time of day it is. We can just go into the mountains and have access to tons of chamois. Yeah, so far, Cody, the only good thing we got was a piebald Euro bison, but that is honestly plenty. I'm super happy with that. We could get literally nothing the rest of the day, and I'd be happy because we got that chamois, or not chamois, Euro bison. They should add squirrel to the game. That would be pretty awesome. I've been wanting squirrel for ages. Would love to see some squirrel. I still just think albino squirrel would be the coolest thing in the game. What's my dream gun? Like in game or in real life? Hey, Mr. 2, how's it going? The only thing you missed, James, was a piebald European bison. Unless you saw that, because I don't know when you left. When was the last time I visited Tiawaroa? Like, I think a week ago? Roughly a week ago. Because I was hunting some red deer during one of the streams. Actually, I think it was one of these streams. It was the last time that we did the viewer chosen ones. We went to Tiawaroa for a little bit for some red deer. Oh my gosh, we got chamois already. We're off to a great start. Chamois to the southeast. Let's see if there's any good males. Hopefully it's not all females. Because that's what called was a female. One of the good things about the chamois in the mountains is they don't move super fast up the mountains, so a lot of times just like this you can end up spotting them. Anything else? Just those three? Ah, not gonna be able to get a shot yet. Such a weird angle, but I think... Nah, we definitely didn't get it. What am I looking at? This is so weird to watch. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? They have evolved into something that we've never seen before. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's another. And I started reloading so I can't even spot it yet. A 2, oh my gosh. Anything else? Oh, there is one more. No, I wanted to spot you. Oh my gosh, that was the most insane heart shot. We got a heart shot from underneath it. That doesn't happen every day. This is gonna be a lot of fun, I can already tell. This is gonna be a blast. Wow, yes, we got an underneath hard shot. That's crazy. Let's see if we can find the rest of these that we, wounded. Because I don't think any of the other ones died super fast. One of them was starting to lose HP kind of a little bit farther up the hill. Come on, Hunter. Chase it down for me. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's the other one. We shot 5, right? I think we shot 5. Are they hard to find a diamond one? Somewhat difficult. I've only killed 1 diamond chamois. I'd say they're somewhat hard to find. Oh, hello there. Why are you guys not spooked yet? Interesting. I mean, it was alert, but it wasn't spooked. I've noticed Tiawaroa's got that, issue where stuff doesn't spook super fast in some areas. 3730. We should have more that we can spot. Yeah, there's that. I want to get really high up into the mountains, then we should be able to see some more. Okay, Hunter. You're gonna have to chill, man. You're pushing me around, which is very rude. I'm not trying to get pushed off a mountain. Let's go up here, because that's actually a chamois zone that you guys can see on the map, kinda. Yeah, they seem to be pretty difficult to find. I've only killed 1, and then I've been trolled twice, I believe. I think I have 2 trolls and 1 diamond for chamois. And then I have a diamond from early access, but... Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, since it just came to mind, I don't know if you've already done this yet, Mel, but I would definitely recommend applying for community content creator on the Hunter's official Discord. I think you probably meet the requirements. I mean, your channel's at like, what, 1.5K now? I think you probably would qualify. And that would definitely help with content promotion. They should add werebears, or add where bears can climb trees. I'd like to see bears climbing trees. I don't know if it's possible on their current engine, but that would be really cool. It would definitely be cool. I just don't know if it's possible for them. Oh, there we go. That's a male. There we go. Hey, don't run from me. I need to smoke you, you big male. Hey, we got vitals, and oh my gosh, he's zooming. A zooming chamois. Well, it's definitely dead. Yeah, I would try again, if it's been a while at least. Ooh. That's a leucistic. They're not rare, but... definitely the coolest thing we've seen today. There we go. Not bad. We're getting a lot of chamois. This has been the most action-packed species we've gone after today. Should be able to hunt cougars by chasing them into trees with dogs. That would be cool. I don't know if they'll ever add, like, dogs being able to tree things, though, because they've kind of, I guess, mentioned in the past that they are not exactly sure how that would be received by some people. It's kind of like elephants. It's controversial in some areas, where not everybody finds it ethical to use dogs to tree cougars. Even though it's a pretty common way to hunt them. There are still some areas where that's not exactly considered to be ethical. There's some people that feel that way. Oh yeah, it definitely is, Johnny. It definitely is fun. What's my dream gun IRL? I really want to get a, well, let me see if I can find it. Ah, yes. I really want to get a Mauser M18 in either 6.5 or probably 7mm. Either 7mm or 6.5. Be really cool. Well, let's see what else we can find. Do you think they should add a 50 BMG? No. I don't think they should add a 50 BMG, but I wouldn't mind seeing a 500 Magnum. One of Benelli Lupo in 308. Nice, Dax. Hunting hippos would be so cool. Well, we'll get to try that in Ultimate Hunting, so that'll be fun. It would be cool to see it come to Call of the Wild, though, as well. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to reply to a comment real quickly. It always makes me laugh when somebody posts a comment so confidently, but they're completely wrong about it. It always cracks me up. No, Dave. The all-time supporter is like overall. So like, in all the time that I have been doing YouTube, that is the all-time supporter. So it was over the course of months. Bow fishing would be cool, but I don't think it would fit with Call of the Wild. I don't feel like they should add any type of new mechanics like fishing or bow fishing, because I feel like that would just break the game more. We'd probably have way more bugs. So if they're going to do something like that, I'd prefer it's in a separate game. It would be cool, but I just don't think it'd be a smart choice for them to add something like that. Until they have fixed, or unless they put it into a separate game. 50 BMG with slap rounds? No, then we'd have to put a thumb in it. Slap rounds are a no-go. I would say cross-rifled in 6.5 Creedmoor. Nice, Gage. What's my favorite flavor of Gatorade? You know, surprisingly, I don't get asked that at all. I think you're the first one. And I don't know. There's one flavor. I can't remember the name of it, though. I think it's like a melon type. I think, at least. It's like an orangish Gatorade, and it's like some type of melon flavor. And then Fruit Punch is always a good option. Trying to remember, though, what's the name of that Gatorade? Melon Gatorade. Let's see what it brings up on Google. Let's see what they have. Fierce Melon? That might have been it. It might be Fierce Melon. I think that was it. Only real answers to Gatorade questions is by color. Yeah, pretty much. It's like an orange. It's like an orange one, and it tastes like melon. It's really good, though. I have not had it in probably like 6 years, though. But I used to drink it all the time. Yeah, true, Dave. That would be pretty awesome if they made a standalone fishing game. It would be cool. We're going all the way up to the top today, guys. All the way up to the top. Yeah, it could be an option too, Johnny. Maybe one of these days... Well, I mean, obviously they will make another hunting game someday. Just like with Classic, after a while, Call of the Wild came out. I'm sure it'll be the same with Call of the Wild. Probably after the game's been out for like 7 years or so, they'll introduce a new game. And then Call of the Wild will probably still get updates for a few years after, and then eventually they'll switch over to the new game. I'm sure eventually we'll see another hunting game from EW. And honestly, I feel like if they do come out with another hunting game, it's going to be better than, what's the word? It's going to be better than Call of the Wild, I think. Because Call of the Wild was one of the first games they made on the Apex engine. So I would imagine they probably know a lot more about the engine now than they did when they first started Call of the Wild. So I'll bet that any games they make in the future for hunting games on the same engine are probably going to be more optimized and better performing and less buggy. Because now they at least know what the engine is capable of. They know what not to do. So I feel like the next hunting game we get from EW will be amazing. Where did all the old mods go? They're still here, they just are busy with life stuff, so they're not here quite as often. How do you see how many of each animal you've killed? You can't, unfortunately. You just have to keep track of it manually. Favorite Gatorade flavor is Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah. Dr. Pepper is a fire soda. For years, that was the only soda I drank, was Dr. Pepper. How do you get lots of money? Lots and lots of time playing. I've spent over 2,500 hours playing Call of the Wild. And during that time, I've accumulated the almost 6 million. But a lot of it just comes from grinding species. You make quite a bit of cash if you're grinding stuff. Like, for a while, I was on a mountain lion grind, and those give a lot of money. Geese give a ton of cash, and I've grinded them quite often, too. Gage, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Diaper money from one father to another. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Never enough diaper money, that's for sure. It is crazy just how much money goes into stuff like diapers and wipes and stuff like that. Really does eat up like a huge portion of your money. Where are you at? Currently right here. We're way up here. Any rare fur types today? Yes, we got ourselves a Piebald European bison male earlier. Now we're doing a little bit of chamois hunting. You know, we have elevations, so we might actually be able to see further than the normal render distance. For those of you that don't know, if you use elevation to your advantage, you can see past the normal render. Yeah, no problem, Liam. No problem. best way to make money, hands down, is geese. Like, geese are the best money method. You get almost 1,000 cash per goose, and you can kill quite a few of them pretty quickly. Mountain lions are also an amazing option, and I've got guides on the channel for both of those, so if you haven't seen them, definitely recommend checking those out. You will make tons of cash off of both of those species. You know, this area is so nice looking. I really wish there was a little bit more that would be up here feeding. Because like the chamois, they do feed like right here, as you can see, because there's a spot that's kind of cleared out. If you have spots that are undiscovered and there's little patches that are discovered, that means there's a need zone there that you have found on a multiplayer server. So, there could be some here, but unfortunately there isn't on this server. But I'd love to see more stuff up here, like seeing some red deer feeding up here would be so cool. Yeah, pheasants aren't too bad for money either. The only problem with pheasants is they are a bit random from server to server. Some people's maps don't have them super thick and like close together. If you can find an area where there's lots of pheasants very close together, then yeah, that can be really good for money for sure. But the trick there is just finding some that are close together. Because I've had some servers where I hunt for pheasants and I'm only getting a group of pheasants like every 10 minutes. And in that way, it's not really great for money. But if you can find a bunch where they're all clustered up, then it's amazing. Can you only hunt geese with the DLC? Yes. Unfortunately, there's not really any way to get geese to break and come down without the DLC. So you do need it, unfortunately. Which is why I always say that mountain lions are a good alternative if you aren't able to go for geese. Oh yeah, for sure, Johnny. For sure. And then, obviously, like, wiping out a red deer herd is always going to be pretty good for money. Any of the big herd animals can be great. But definitely not as good as mountain lions or geese. Yeah, I would love that R&B. That was something I really was hoping that bloodhounds could do, but sadly they didn't get that. But maybe with pointers we would be able to do that. Yeah, mountain goats aren't bad either. And actually turkeys are pretty good as well. A lot of times with the turkeys, since you use the 22 to hunt them most of the time, you can snipe quite a few of them before they spook. And turkeys give like 1,000 cash as well. And there's some spots on Silver Ridge Peaks where you'll go to a lake and there's like 50 turkeys. So it can be pretty great to hunt turkeys for money as well. Especially if you have some stands set up and you can just wipe out as many of them as you want. Are you on Silver Ridge? No, we are currently on Tiawaroa. Yeah, true, Gage. The pronghorns are also good. That's for sure. And I suppose when you're first starting and you have just got the game, doing multiplayer Silver Ridge Peaks and wiping out the pronghorn in the starting area is definitely a pretty good option. Gotcha, Johnny, gotcha. It showed that there was a little zone right there, so I just figured that we'd run through here and check it out, but yeah, I typically find them around, like, here. I have found them, like, up in this area, though. Kind of like in between me and the mark. Like, where is it? It was very close to this lake down here. There was a few feed zones during the early access for, Tiawaroa. Yeah, they definitely are, Ben. They definitely are. Yeah, it was like right here, I think. Like right on this little flat. Like right around this area I found some once. And then like right down here, kind of where the mark is as well. Nice, Garrett. That is another good thing. Geese are easy diamonds when you're grinding them for money. Easy diamonds and rares. Oh, fallow deer are also a good option for money. Fallow deer on Tiawaroa, amazing for cash. I would love that, Samuel. I'd love to see helicopter hunting for hogs, but I feel like that'd be really difficult to add. I'd love to see it, but I don't see it happening. Nice, Johnny. Maybe I'll have to try and find some areas like that as well. Probably when I go to single player, though. Oh, we're actually done hunting chamois. I just realized that the time just hit 30 minutes. I mean, we took out quite a few of them, though, so I'm happy with it. But that means it is time to jump over to the Hunter Classic. We'll do like an hour or so of Classic. I don't think that would really work, Liam. They could add an AR-15, but assault rifles and AR-15s aren't the same thing. I'm assuming you're talking about an AR-15, though. That would be pretty cool to have in there. All right, let's jump over to Classic, and just like that, we're on Classic. It's like magic. All right, let's go to... we'll do viewer chosen hunts for this as well. I was gonna do like the fall deers thing, but we'll let you guys choose. So once again, don't repeat the same species or the same map twice. We're gonna go by map for Classic. Let me know what maps you guys think we should hunt. Is there a multi-mount for a female and male mule deer? Sadly, no. There's no mule deer mounts. Let me know what map you guys want to see us hunt here in the Hunter Classic. And then, same with Call of the Wild, top 4 will get put to a vote. Yeah, same, Gage. That was the first thing I took hunting. First year that I went hunting, I had a AR. Amazing for any type of varmint, hogs. Let's see, Valdaboy, Timber Gold. Yes, I did the fall mission already. I've actually got a video coming out on it tomorrow. Settler. Don't be those people that do settlers just because it's bad. What else do we have? The one with elk, don't know the name. There's a few with elk. I'm guessing you're probably talking about Timber Gold, though, because the Rocky elk are probably the more popular one. So far we only have 3 different maps that have been mentioned. Wait, no, Timber Gold, Settlers, Valdaboy. You can't change it, Smash. You can't change it. Best whitetail spot? That's up for debate, but personally I say Loggers is the best for whitetail, so I guess those are the 4 maps that we'll choose from. Timber Gold, Loggers, Settlers, and Valdaboy. Just so you guys know, if we get Settlers, it's probably going to be very boring, so we will see. Timbergold, Settlers, what else? What was the other ones? Valdaboy. Where is it? Valdaboy. Actually, we got a vote for Hemeldal. One vote for Hemeldal. Honestly, since Hemeldal and Valdaboy each got only one vote. Actually, wait a minute. Did I miss one? Maybe it is. Maybe both of those are going to be in there. Settlers, Timbergold, Hemeldal, and then Valdaboy. How do you even spell Hemeldal again? Where is it? That is not how I would expect it to be spelled. Hemeldal. Alright, and then the last one was, let's actually look. There's more votes in now. Loggers? Okay. Alright, guys. It's up for vote now. Put your votes in. We'll see what we end up getting. Let's see what ends up getting it. I feel like it's going to be very split. Oh, yeah, that's already very split. So if we go to Timbergold, I'll probably hunt for Rocky Elk and Mule Deer. If we get Settlers, I'll probably just, I don't even know, roam around the map and hope I find something because I don't know the map. If we go to Hemeldal, I'll probably search for reindeer. If we go to Loggers, we'll probably do a whitetail hunt. So that'll help you guys with what you want to vote, probably. Which one do I prefer? To be honest, I like all of them except Settlers Creek. But to be honest, I'm kind of feeling some Hemeldal reindeer, so I'm hoping that one will win. Hemeldal reindeer could be a lot of fun. Is that even a thing, Smash? Is there a such thing as a good stand on Settlers? Because if there's a good tree stand location on Settlers where it's like as good as like Middle Tower, then I'd definitely hunt it sometime. It is a thing? Holy. I might have to try that out one of these days then. I didn't know Settlers Creek actually had a good spot. Thought it was just a terrible map all around. Yeah, Hemeldal is ahead as of now. Timbergold close second, and Loggers Point is tied with Timbergold. Poor Settlers Creek. Lagging behind. Alright, thanks, Smash. I'll definitely check it out. Definitely have to set up a stand there, then. Nice, R&B. Yeah, it's how a lot of it is around here, too, Garrett. A lot of Oregon's like that, actually. I mean, there is, like, some public land, but a lot of it is you gotta know somebody to hunt there, or you gotta get, like, a permit to hunt there. A lot of, like a logging land owned by logging companies, so a lot of it ends up being private, where you have to get permits to hunt there. Alright, once we get to 35 votes, we will stop, so let's let 3 votes get in. Ooh, wow, Timbergold and Hemeldal are so close. It is neck and neck. Loggers Point still has a chance. Poor Settlers Creek does not, though. Because we will be stopping at 35 votes. So if you guys have not voted, put your votes in. We still need 2 more votes before we'll select. This is like neck and neck. It's either Hemeldal or Timbergold. Because I don't think Loggers Point can win. It might be able to tie. Oh my gosh, we're tied between Timbergold and Hemeldal. This last vote is going to determine which one we go to. Just need one more vote, guys. If you have not voted, be sure to put a vote in. It's going to decide whether or not we go to Timbergold or Hemeldal. Ah, Timbergold won. Oh, Hemeldal just got another. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of votes popping in, actually. That came out of nowhere. All right, well, while I get everything set up, we'll let the vote continue, and if Hemeldal takes over, then we'll do that, but if not, then we're going to be doing this. Hold on, I actually got to hide my screen real quick so I can randomize the password. Because we're going to be... Actually, you know, let's open it to everybody. Let's let everybody join in. Let's choose our starting point. We'll probably start in the tree stand and then move out of it eventually. Oh, no, I said multiplayer. There we go. All right, password is going to be crow, all lowercase. We'll have a 6-cap slot so that everybody's got room to hunt. Oh my gosh. Hemeldal and Timbergold are tied now. Once again, they're tied. Which one is it going to be? It's going back and forth between Timbergold and Hemeldal so much. Alright, no matter what, this will be the 40th vote. No matter which one gets it, that'll be the last vote that comes in. So is it going to be Timbergold or Hemeldal, guys? One more vote, that's all we need. We need to break this tie. Reindeer or Rocky Mountain elk? Which one do we go with, guys? Which one do we go with? Just need one more vote. There's 49 of you watching right now and only 39 votes. I know one of you hasn't voted at least. Hey, Hemeldal won. There we go. Vote 40 came through, so Hemeldal it is. Let's get out there and go for some reindeer. Now, I'm not incredibly used to hunting reindeer. I've only done one reindeer hunt in the past like 6 years. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I've actually got a video on it coming out in a couple of days, probably. So we will see. We will see if we can find something good. You guys are gonna have to, like, let me know what the best way to hunt reindeer is, because I have not found, like, what's the most effective way of hunting them. They seem very elusive. Alright, later, salamander. The big ones look amazing. They do. That's one of the reasons I want to start getting better at hunting them. Also, I don't know if you guys have encountered this bug at all, but I've noticed that ever since I bought the dog backpack, I have it always visible, but I can't use it. It's weird. Like, I don't have a dog equipped, but it still shows dog backpack, but you can't put anything in there, and then I equip a dog, and then remove the dog, and it takes it away. It's weird. Have you guys encountered that bug at all? Because I've been having that happen way too often. Alright, there's our Hemeldal loadout. Only 12 shots. We're gonna need more than that. Let me buy some more. Follow tracks if you find some. Is that really the only way to do it? I was kind of hoping there was a way to, like, stand hunt them and, like, call them in, but every time I've tried to use a call on them, they just ignore it. So I'm assuming they are just difficult to hunt like I was thinking. That's interesting that they go in a straight line. I knew they acted like geese, but I didn't know that they just went in a straight line. I just knew that they could enter and exit the reserve. There we go. Yeah, raccoon would be cool, Samuel. That would definitely be cool. Let's fast travel over to the tent. Also, guys, this is open in multiplayer, so any of you that want to join can. The password is Crow, all lowercase letters. See if we can catch up to this moose. Actually, I forgot my moose call. Should probably equip that. You can, but you just gotta spot them first? Gotcha. So it is hard to stand hunt then. That's unfortunate. I kind of figured that they were just a tough species to hunt. Oh, we do have the moose call. What call am I missing? I think I've got them all. I think I've got all the callers I need. For some reason I thought that I had forgot the moose call. Alright, Liam. Later, my dude. See if we can spot this moose. There it is. Pretty small. Yeah, the dog backpack is relatively new, I think, like last year or two. And it's pretty cool. You can put stuff like extra ammo, collars, decoys, things like that into it. Anything that weighs under 5 kgs and isn't like a tree stand. Mainly smaller items, but it's really handy. Let me just end the poll real quick since we're done with that. So disappointed that Settlers wasn't picked. I know, right, Billy? It is quite unfortunate. Little female roe deer. Hello, little roe. Gonna have to take you out so you don't spook other things. Not where I wanted to hit at all. And the wind carried that one to the left. Oh, hello there. Antler shed. $85. Average shed. That shot was terrible, though. I started running out of breath and I started panicking and just shot. Make models of deer from plasticine and clay. Wanted to make the horns of a whitetail deer like the great one horns, but they're so intricate. Yeah, I could imagine, man. That doesn't sound like it would be easy at all. Maybe, Samuel. I don't know if blowguns would really fit Call of the Wild, though. But it would be kind of cool to have blowgun hunting and spear hunting. Not sure if we'll ever get it, though. But it would be really cool. What game do I prefer, Call of the Wild or Classic? Personally, I prefer Call of the Wild, but I like both of them. They're both great games for different reasons. Hard to pick which one I like better. I guess it really depends on the day. If I want a more realistic experience, then I play Classic. If I want something that I guess is a little more casual and a little bit easier to get the rewarding trophies, then I'll play Call of the Wild. I definitely like making videos on Call of the Wild better than Classic. Alright, let's just head this way. Also, guys, there's still 5 slots available. Password lowercase letters Crow. Password Crow, all lowercase. Feel free to join in if you want to. What's my favorite animal to hunt IRL? Since I haven't got to do hunting in a while, and I've never actually been able to seal the deal on like a deer or an elk. It's hard to say, but I think that probably blacktail deer. I've had the most fun hunting them, even though I've never got one. What was the code for? To join the classic session. They need to add doves. Doves would be pretty awesome. So I'm wondering if the best approach for reindeer is going to be to just run around the map until we find tracks, or if we should walk until we find tracks. Nice gloves. Yeah, these were one of the Christmas, I guess Christmas gifts. I can't remember what year they did this, but they did like the little gloves. They also did a sweater one of the other years, and like a beanie. They've done some pretty cool stuff for like the Christmas events. I think I just heard a ptarmigan. Don't have anything on me that I can take them with, though. Favorite map for Call of the Wild? For me personally, definitely Silver Ridge Peaks. That's a lynx. We got a lynx. I don't think I have anything I can shoot it with. Yeah, I don't. I need to, well, I got the bow. I should probably get a smaller caliber weapon in this loadout. I always forget about things like lynx. I also need like a shotgun for ptarmigan. I can't fit everything in one loadout, I guess, so probably not gonna do a shotgun in this loadout. Hey, Cade, how's it going? Hey, Bamboo. Yeah, same, Mel. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for the Halloween event because we'll get to take out the werewolves again. That's always a blast. And there's usually some really good mission rewards with the Halloween event. I think last time it was like a tree stand and a deployable tower or something like that. The holiday missions always give good rewards. Awesome, Johnny. Never been able to hunt the werewolves? Why, Billy? Why haven't you been able to hunt the werewolves? Bamboo, coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The classic super chat. I guess you could say that it's a classic super chat. Brown bear tracks. Maybe we can find ourselves a big brown bear. That reminds me, I do need to eventually set up a bait barrel here on Hemeldul. I always have such a difficult time finding barrel locations, though. The same for like feral goat and feral hog feeders. Like, I can never find good spots for them. All the spots that I used to use back in like 2015 just don't work anymore. And I tried putting up a few feral goat feeders recently, and none of them really attracted goats. Oh, gotcha, Billy. Gotcha. Well, maybe this year you'll get to. Maybe this year you'll be able to take out some werewolves. They are so much fun. And they usually make the stuff to hunt them pretty cheap around the time of the event. Welcome back, Samuel. I don't play Xbox, Cade. I only play on PC. Don't see any more tracks from the brown bear. I doubt that it's anywhere near anyway, but I'd like to track it down just to see if it's a male. There's so many animals that I need to level up the tracking and spotting on. Oddly enough, like, a lot of these species that I have low tracking and spotting on, I've hunted in the locations that have them quite often. But back when I used to play Classic a lot before I did YouTube, I didn't really, like, try to level anything up for species that I didn't hunt. I didn't realize, like, how valuable it would be later on. And now I regret not doing that. Bamboo, thank you so much for this super chat. Once again, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. What's your favorite thing to hunt IRL? Black-tailed deer. They're a lot of fun. Never actually bagged one myself, but I got close a couple times, and my gosh, the rush was wild. Oh, there we go. There's reindeer. I see it. I see a reindeer. Just saw it. It looked like a female. Let's see if we can call them in. I probably won't try Xbox anytime soon. I'm not really much of a console person. I much prefer keyboard and mouse over controllers. I feel like I have so much more control when I use keyboard and mouse. That's the biggest reason I don't do console. It's actually a male roe deer. Get that marked down. Let's try to get this reindeer. I doubt they're going to be close anymore. But just in case, we will sneak, at least until we know. Do you think they should add trapping in Call of the Wild? Once again, a lot like the fishing, I don't know if trapping would fit. I don't know if trapping would fit with Call of the Wild. There is a game coming out on Steam somewhat soon, I believe, that's actually called like Trapper Simulator though, and I might try that game when it comes out. It seems like it could be fun. Can we find our reindeer? You know what? This is actually a spot where I found some reindeer the other day. This might be an area where they commonly go through. This is definitely where I saw them the other day. They're definitely not near anymore, though. Definitely moved on. There we go. There's one right there. Oh, that's close. There's one close. I saw another one down the hill too. That one over there is not bad, but it is a female. Oddly enough, the female ones can actually get pretty big in Classic. There's a lot of female reindeer in this game that score very close to like what a small male would. They don't seem interested in the call at all, though. So I think I spooked them at some point. No, I don't play on VR. Maybe one of these days I will because of that VR Hunter game. Once that releases, I'll probably try to get a hold of a VR headset. But, might not be immediately. It might take a little while to actually get it. Come on, reindeer. Come to the call. Sadly, they don't want to, it seems. We must have spooked them at some point then. In that case, let's just find the big one and try to blast it. There was one decent-sized female. I didn't see any males, unfortunately. Let's just see if we can catch up to that big female. They definitely are, Mel. Definitely are better than Call the Wild's female reindeer. Honestly, the reindeer in general are just better in Classic. Call the Wilds are so small compared to the ones in Classic. For both the female and male reindeer. Yeah, smash. Trapped a diamond beaver that I put no effort into getting and got extremely unfortunate that it's a diamond. Yay. Pretty much. It probably wouldn't be super exciting in Call the Wild at least. Red fox track. Okay, that's not what I expected to find there. I was expecting reindeer tracks. Where did these reindeer get off to? Where did they go? If we do end up losing them, it's not a huge deal because it was all females, but I'd like to get at least the big one. Where? That's a really fresh track. We probably spooked them. Maybe if we look across, we'll see something. Also, I'm getting 44 FPS. Why? That was really close. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the music down for this. These things are... really easy to miss. Oh my gosh. Right there. Nah. No. It moved. These things never sit still. That's one thing I've noticed. They never sit still. Almost impossible to get bow shots on them. No way I'll be able to get a shot into that. Man, that's unfortunate. Of course we had to tab out right when they got on top of us. Man, that sucks. They like to move for sure. Oh yeah, they never sit still. Never at all. Tempted to just leave that one. It's gonna run for miles. Don't really feel like tracking that down. We will head this way. See if we can run into another herd. That was all females as far as I could tell regardless, so not really missing out on anything. Someone got a silver level 5, I think. I don't think they can make silver at a level 5 for a reindeer. I've seen gold ones that were like 50 points below diamond, though. My favorite fish? I really enjoy fishing for cutthroat trout. Cutthroat trout and then Chinook salmon are probably my two favorites. I do like fishing for rockfish, though. They are a lot of fun as well. Have a 9 legendary albino mountain lion. Nice, Liam. Just spooked something off. Sounded like a moose, maybe? Yeah, just a moose. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. I just don't see how it could be fun. At least in Call of the Wild. I do think it could work in a different game, which is why I'm kind of interested in that Trapper Simulator game. I'm hoping that whenever it releases, it'll be decent. Oh wow, Gage, that's wild. That's wild. Definitely happens from time to time, though. The beauty of true racks, you never quite know what you're gonna get. Alright, we can raise the music up a little bit more, I think. Now it won't let me go to a 2. I'm trying to get it to go to a 2, but it's jumping from 1 to 3. Now we'll have to leave it at a 3, I guess. Nice, Dr. Weeper. I'd love to do more bass fishing, but unfortunately Oregon's not that great for largemouth. Because it's a relatively cold state, most of the largemouth fishing is not great. And a lot of our largemouth are pretty small as well. I'd love to do more bass fishing though. We do have a good smallmouth population though. Smallmouth bass are pretty popular in Oregon. Nice, Dr. Weeper, that's awesome. So guys, so far we are 0 for 1 on the reindeer herds. Nothing good in that herd. Let's hope we can get on some more. These things are so difficult to hunt. We'll probably try to get to, like, right around there. I think I'm going to start running, though. I want to see if that changes our success in finding reindeer. Since they are a species where you pretty much just have to find them and track them, or get lucky and spot them across a ravine. Hameldal's quite an interesting and unique reserve. Like, it's got a lot of hills and dips. Nice, Liam. Anything good since the Euro Bison? Unfortunately, no. We didn't get anything else good, and so far we haven't got anything in Classic either. We're out looking for reindeer, and they're being very, very elusive. Found one herd so far, but they were all females. Ooh, female reindeer. Let's go. Let's try to call this group in. Nice, Johnny. You know, honestly, those ones with the close tip-to-tip spread on the big rack whitetail, they look pretty cool. I like those. Just because they're kind of unique compared to other ones. Nice, Liam. Been wanting one of those. Is it just me or does the music seem louder today, guys? Like, it seems like it's much louder than normal. Oh, it's because it was on a 4. I accidentally had it on a 4 instead of a 3. That explains it. Honestly, I just want any rare peccary. Been pretty unlucky with them. Haven't got a diamond or a rare. I think a lot of the first Truax species need a bit of a revamp. Blacktail, Roosevelt's, Whitetail, they all need some tweaks. Anything up here? Nothing yet. Where is the reindeer? They've definitely moved on from this area. Okay, so they were trotting this way. Guessing this track is also a reindeer track. Man, with the reindeer, you really gotta move fast. They're already completely gone. That's crazy. Need to level up my tracking on them so I can actually see, like, the size of the track. That way I can at least tell if I'm tracking a male or a female. So we'll probably try to collect as many of these tracks as we can. Nothing up ahead. Yeah, it's quite a while, Carrot. That's quite a while. They should be, like, right over this hill. Oh, I think I know why the collar has not been working that well for the reindeer. I just remembered. It's only for male reindeer. The collar only works on males, and that last group only had females, so of course they wouldn't come to the call. That makes more sense now. Let's hope there's a male in this group. Although, by the fact that we haven't seen anything come towards us, guessing there isn't. Guessing it's all females once again. Yeah, we definitely don't need a grenade launcher. Oh, we don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Okay, we got more tracks up here. So they definitely went this way. Oh, that's brown bear. However, that is reindeer. Yeah, we're definitely going to see them down here. Oh, we might get a chance to see them very soon, actually. Sadly, can't see them yet, though. Clearly an RPG would be better. Yes, definitely. That's exactly what we need, actually. A little bit easier to aim, right? Lots of trotting tracks. They are just booking it. They do not want to slow down for us at all. So I do think it's all females. If there was any bulls at all, they would have come towards us. However, we got a bull moose. Might be a little bit better going for that, to be honest. We'll see if it's a big one, we'll smoke it real quick. Actually, we'll smoke it no matter what, because I just want to get something down. We haven't even got anything yet. Because we've been targeting the elusive reindeer. Don't see anything reindeer-wise off in the distance. Let's hope this moose is somewhat close. It should be just down below. There it is. It's an okay moose. We will go ahead and blast that. There we go. Feels good to fire off a shot finally. Alright, later Gage, thank you so much for watching, man, and thank you for all the super chats once again. Really appreciate it. I stream The Hunter pretty much every single day, Cade. 5 days a week, every day except for Wednesday and Saturday, and it's always at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Solid moose, honestly. Not bad. They'd probably be over in this direction. We should be able to see them now. We should at least get to see them on like a hillside or in the ravine. I'm telling you guys, one of the coolest things in Classic is seeing like a big reindeer across from you or like down in one of these ravines. It's so cool. I'm really hoping that we can find a nice one today, but so far they're being very elusive. We might have to go off in this direction and see if we can find something over there, because they're just not cooperating. Yeah, Mel, for sure. Yeah, I play PvP games. I'm a huge fan of Escape from Tarkov. Played thousands of hours in that game. I played Warzone for a little bit, but it got filled with cheaters, so I stopped playing. See if we can catch up to anything. I mean, they're going in the direction that we were heading anyway, so doesn't hurt to at least look for some of these reindeer that we've been chasing. Oh my gosh, there we go. We actually get to see it. We get to see a reindeer across the ravine. This is what I was talking about. It's so cool to see them like this. Then you just get positioned and ready to take a long-range shot. I think we got it. Either that or we hit the tree next to it. One of the two. Who knows which. Yeah, snakes are cool. Well, that's a male. Ah, I went out of render as I shot. No. Ah, that's unfortunate. That was a male. And I don't know if we hit that first shot. Very long range shooting. Danger Noodles and Nope Nopes are adorable. They are. They are amazing. Also, I don't know how widespread these snakes are, but at least here in Oregon, like one of the coolest snakes that you could come across is the rubber boas. Rubber boas are like the sweetest little snake ever. They never bite you or do anything really. They're just very docile snakes that you can pick up and hold and they won't get mad at you really. They're really cool snakes. And they come in a very large variety of like colors and sizes. They're so cool. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? Glad you could make it. We're trying to smoke some reindeer. We just took a shot at a couple, but the only male in the group went out a render right as I shot, so I don't even know if it counted. Hoping that we got the other one that we shot at, though. Nice, Blitz. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny, pretty much. Sadly no, Goofy Dude, you can't. It's, quite unfortunate. See if we can find any blood. What do we got here? Where? I don't see it. Where is it? I can't even see it. I want to know what it is before I pick it up. Feather? Maybe. I don't know what the collectibles are for here, so... Norse pot. I wish I could have seen it. 945-year-old Norse pot. I don't know if that's good. But we found it. Whatever it is. Probably an ancient item. Definitely appears that way. Yeah, it looks like we did not hit any... Oh, we did get a shot into one of them. Is this the male or the female? This is probably the female. Yeah, it's dead up here. Nice, we actually got one. I wasn't sure if that shot was on point or not, but it looks like we did get it. Our first reindeer of the day. Man, that took forever. 228. We're not actually going to trophy shot. I just wanted to real quickly show you guys how awesome the reindeer in Classic are compared to Call of the Wild. This is a small female reindeer right here. They get like twice this big for the females. They're just so much nicer than Call of the Wild's reindeer. I really hope Call of the Wild gets a revamp on them at some point. I'm not really a big fan of face cams, Liam. I've done it in the past. Actually, probably like 20 videos have the face cam, but it's just not my thing. Not a fan of face cam. Let's head this way. Yeah, I bet, Blitz. Does not sound fun. Yeah, this is definitely a different group. Let's try to find where they went. Oh yeah, lots of tracks from a different group of reindeer. Come on, show me the money. Give us some good reindeer. I'm gonna grab all the tracks too. Get that tracking skill leveled up. Can you play Fishing Planet? I've played Fishing Planet before on the channel. I just don't like how grindy it is. I don't have a lot of time to play games that aren't Call of the Wild or Classics, so Fishing Planet is just a bit too grindy for the amount of time that I actually would have to play it. But I have played it before, and it is a fun fishing game. Just a bit too grindy for me. Welcome back, Dylan. Alright, later, Sandra. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Looks like these are probably pretty old tracks, I would say. Unfortunately, I'm not high enough level to actually see the time from droppings. Male moose this way. We could try to get that moose, I guess. Leveled up moose tracking. Not what I was hoping to level up, but hey, I'll take it. Level on anything's good in Classic. Welcome back, Salamander. What's happened while you were gone? We finally got our first reindeer, and we also took out a small moose. Sadly, the reindeer was just a female. But we're at least on the board with a reindeer. Those gotta be old tracks. That's gotta be from the other herd. Yeah, definitely the other herd. Left when you opened up a game in Hemeldal? Yeah, in that case we've only killed one reindeer and one moose since then. It's been kind of a slow hunt, which is kind of to be expected with what's their names? Reindeer. Usually to be expected with reindeer. They're kind of hard to hunt. Hey, Clubby, how's it going? I don't know about stuff like that, Samuel. I don't think it really fits the game. It's not really like a common thing that you would hunt. And there's a lot of things that Call of the Wild just won't do no matter what. And I'm sure snakes are probably one of them. Alright, later, Dax. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, I think we're gonna avoid the moose, actually. Let's just keep... Oh. It's a different moose. Let's keep tracking down these reindeer. I really just want to find them. See if we can get a male. Hey, level 6 reindeer tracking. There we go. Slowly moving up in the world. Just gotta keep spamming those reindeer tracks. Till we find some that are much closer. Yeah, I'm kind of tired too, Johnny. I was up late doing some editing, and then I did some editing before the stream as well, so I'm a little bit tired too. And hunting reindeer makes you kind of tired as well, so I'm like super tired now. I love the reindeer in this game, but they are very difficult and sometimes boring to hunt because there's not much that you see in between herds. But I do love them so much, so I hunt them anyway. And I really want to get good at like knowing what to do with the reindeer. Because right now it's all pretty new to me still, because I didn't hunt them a lot back in the day when I first started playing Classic. One of those species I just didn't touch much. But I'd like to more from now on. Really hoping we can bag a few really nice reindeer. Because I think my best reindeer is like low 500s. I'd love to get a 600 plus reindeer, but I know they're incredibly rare. Oh, and that actually reminds me. One of my favorite Flinter videos, and one of the ones that I remember the most, was when he took out that 600 plus reindeer with like only a couple minutes left before the game was gonna reset, or before the game was gonna cycle over to the next day. There we go. Got that moose down. Nice. Currently on reindeer tracking, I'm like level 6. I don't know about spotting. I don't think I'm very high on spotting. Are you gonna get back on Call of the Wild? Not this stream. We did Call of the Wild for like 2 hours, basically, so... we're gonna spend the rest of the stream here on Classic. 136, a little bit smaller than the last one. Yeah, that goes the other way. I think these are relatively recent. These seem to be somewhat recent. It's just based off of... oh yeah, fleeing. Okay, so this is definitely more recent. Oh, there we go. I think that's them. Or is that a moose? Might be a moose. Yeah, it's a moose. Alright, not what I thought it was. But we're definitely getting close to these reindeer. The tracks are beginning to be more random and sporadic. Don't actually see the next one, though. I already told you, Liam, if I'm in multiplayer and you see me in there, feel free to jump in. Just keep in mind that if you're not on PC, I won't be able to play. Because, there's no crossplay. But I only really play with people during live streams, so if we're in multiplayer, then feel free to join into that too, but I can't play with anybody like individually, because if I do that with one person, then everybody's gonna want me to do it with them, and obviously I wouldn't be able to play with everybody. It'd be impossible to do that. But if I'm in multiplayer, feel free to join in. Yeah, these tracks are getting weird. I don't see them anymore. Unfortunate. We gotta go back and try to figure out where we went wrong. Could be that they're actually over here. You know, it might just be smarter to run this way. Actually, we should be able to fast travel now. Let's head up here. Bye, ptarmigans. The last time that I fast traveled up here, I had a pretty good size reindeer. Hoping there will be a similar situation where there will like be some crossing through here. Ah, that's a roe deer. This area had a lot of roe deer and brown bear last time as well, and that's kind of why I placed the tent here. That's a roe deer buck. Let's go ahead and blast this little guy. We haven't shot too— oh, hi. That ptarmigan. Don't see anything else. I think we're good. Poor little roe deer. If only we could use a gun as big as the 308 on them in Call of the Wild. That would be nice. Yeah, Blitz. Bigfoot should be a Halloween event. That would be fun. Would love to see Bigfoot. There have been like jokes of Bigfoot for years on Classic and Call of the Wild. When are they ever gonna actually do it? Because, like, we've got werewolves. Why couldn't they add Bigfoot? I'd say Bigfoot would be a little bit more of something that would fit into a hunting game compared to werewolves. When, Clubby? I don't remember that. Was it a long time ago? It was probably before I was playing, really, then. What map is this? This is Hemeldal. Where did we shoot that little dude? I probably should have pinged where he was, but I forgot to mark it. There we go. There's our roe deer. '83 small male. Alright, guys. I think we will go ahead and end the stream there. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, which is a little longer than we'd normally go, but I wanted to get both Classic and Call of the Wild in. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by. It was a lot of fun. I'm still so happy that we got that Piebald European bison. That's probably one of the coolest things we've killed as of recent. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you all dropping by. It was quite a fun stream. We definitely got to do some more of these in the near future where you guys get to choose the hunts. Because it's definitely some of the most fun I've had on these games. And it makes us go to places we normally wouldn't go, and hunt things we normally wouldn't hunt, and because of that we got one of the coolest bison trophies ever. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will be back in the next stream.